Okay, everybody, welcome back to the DGS 2605 channel. We're back with our MLB Power Pros 2008 season mode with your undefeated world champion, Toronto Blue Jays. Last time out, boy did we take care of business compared to the first game, huh? Finished the game 19-2. Danks went just over 7 innings, only allowed 2 runs, and Gagne shut the game down somehow. Anyways, we have one more game here against the Royals before we head back to the Sky Dome to face Minnesota. And this is going to be one heck of a pitching matchup. Halladay against Matsuzaka. Dice K against the Dog. Look at the lineups. A lot of their lineups are doing bad because they probably just want the series to end. Halladay's looking good out there on the mound, early in Durham, and the Rios, I guess, just doesn't feel like being a team player today, but whatever, right? Heading into the game now. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. Gonna play some ball, play it here, play it now. We're the first game of the day, so we'll be able to see all the results. If any walk-offs happening, extras. So, here we are at Kauffman Stadium. Nice daytime game today, noon, which is kind of crazy to have a game that early. And Matsuzaka, ERA almost 9. Get used to seeing that long wind up, especially since I don't swing all the time. Win is a factor of 3 heading east. That's going to be a big factor compared to the last 2 games. Really, it takes strike 1. All that for a changeup in the dirt. 1-1. Guys, it's interesting to see him in something other than a Red Sox jersey or uniform. Nice quick 1-2 count. Really pulls that changeup over to J.J. Hardy. Over to first. 1 away. Is Durham just under 500 at 497. 9 home runs. Got a solo shot last time out. 36 RBIs. Strike 1 on the changeup. And it's now northeast factor of 3. It's good for when we bat, but not good for when we pitch. Because if there are at least 4 lefties in their lineup, we know Halladay's going to have his work cut out for him. But we know he can manage. Anyways, 1-2 count. Cutter in the dirt, 2-2. Count is even, 1 away. Just inside on that splitter. It's going to be a payoff pitch to Ray Durham. Why not? 1 away, nobody on. Smokes that pitch. Grounded over to center field, and that's going to be a single for Ray Durham. Runner on first, 1 away for Toronto. Berkman, 487 average, 32 homers, 81 RBIs, and he had 7 last game. Takes strike 1 perfectly on that bottom right corner. Change up just inside and low, 1-1. Hard slider, 1-2. Cutter inside, 2-2. And you know he's not doing that windup anymore. He's going from the stretch, works Berkman into an even count. And Berkman puts that right in front of home plate. David Ross will throw him out at first, but Durham advances to second. First runner in scoring position today for Toronto. Let's see what happens. Strike 1 on a curve to Rios. He went golfing for that one. That's going to left field. That should be extra bases. It won't, but it's going to be an RBI single as Durham comes home. Rios with an RBI single, 1-0 Toronto. Here's Braun. 595, 51 homers, 98 RBIs on the season. Will this be the game? He gets to 100 RBIs. That had a lot of heat on it. Fouled it back. 1-2 now. Dice K still keeping an eye over on Rios. Braun puts that in play. Doesn't get it past Hudson. Over to first. That ground out will end the inning. So we get 1 run across on 2 hits. Heading to the bottom of the first now. Let's see what the good doctor can do. Let's check out the cutter. That was pretty good. Let's check out the curve. Excellent. I wanted to check the changeup, but we'll check the fastball. This fastball's looking all right too. It's Murden. It's the first pitch he sees. Durham is there, takes a stride, got him. One away. There's Orlando Hudson, who is a switch hitter. Former teammates against each other now. Strike one. Fouled that back. He was looking for something a little lower. Let's give him something. Nothing in two. Got him swinging. Two away. There's Tomei. Strike one on the changeup. Got him fishing for that sinker. Here's the 0-2. Just inside on that fastball. 1-2 now. Got him looking. Excellent first inning from Halladay. I'm surprised Tomei didn't pull the trigger on that. And there he is coming off the mound. Number 32. Heading to the top of the second. 6'7". 8 part of the Jays lineup. Mike Lowell leading off. 477 average, 17 homers, 44 RBIs. A lot of 4s and 7s in that stat line. The wind is still a factor of 3 heading northeast. That has not changed. Curveball a little too low. 1-0. Strike one on the changeup. Splitter in the batter's box. 2-1. Hard slider, high and miss, 3-1. If it's a mistake, we'll swing. If not, it's going to be second payoff pitch of the day to a J. I believe Durham had the first one, turned it into a single. Let's see what happens here with Mike Lowell. He read that perfectly. That's pulled over to left field, and Lowell has a leadoff single. It's going to bring up Scott, left-hander. Almost a 420 average, 14 homers, 35 RBIs. Splitter on the outside part of the plate, nothing in one. Cutter went too far inside, 1-1. He pulls that one, just went foul. 1-2. Took that one, that was a close pitch. 2-2 to Scott. And he puts that ball in play, that's going to right field. With the wind now going directly east, a factor of 3. Didn't have the carry we would like, but runners are on the corners with no outs. Here is Paulo Duca. Had an RBI in the last game. Strike one on a hard slider, nothing in one. Hard slider went way outside. 1-1. High fastball, missed. 2-1. Hits that to center. Makes the catch. We're sending him. Even if it's 2 outs, another run comes across the plate. A double play, but it got a run home. Uduka with RBIs in back-to-back games. Now here's Curtis Granderson. Ball one on an outside, little high changeup. Caught the left side of the plate with that curve, 1-1. And he goes golfing for that one. That's going to center field, right at Chavez. Had a little too much carry on that, but another run came across the plate. We're 2 for 4. Heading to the bottom of the second. 4-5-6, part of the Kansas City lineup. Let's see what the good doctor can do here. Already 2 strikeouts in the game. He has matched what Gagne and Danks did. 9 innings last time. It's the 0-2. Puts that in play. Somehow Halladay didn't catch that. Halladay, didn't catch that, but Durham gets him at it first. 1 away. Here's Kemp. Strike one on the fastball. Puts the curve in play. It's going foul. Here's the 0-2. Didn't bite on that changeup. And he just caught that instead of being a strikeout. Doc to first, 2 away. There's J.J. Hardy. He's looking to send something here. The wind is now a factor of 3 heading directly south. He puts that in play. That's going to go for a base hit. That's the first of the day. Doc was perfect through 1 2/3. Who cares, right? Just keep mowing them down. Slam, strike one on the fastball. One swinging at that two-seamer. Here's the 0-2. Puts that in play. Are you kidding me, man? That ball just stopped. Wow. Never seen a ball hit like that before. Runners are on first and second now. 2 outs. Here's Chavez. It's the first pitch he sees. Aurelia, it's past him. And 3 straight hits have come across now. Come on. We at least got him here. Okay, all right. There goes the shutout. But off 3 hits, they get 1 run across. The second inning's a wash. We're still up by 1. Top of the third, it's the top of the Jays lineup coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4 are all in that stats over there on the right side. So that's crazy. 3 base hits, and they're all like softies. But head back in the game. Nobody cares, right? It's a 2-1 ball game. 1-0 to Aurelia. Curve in the dirt. 2-0. Three and 0 now. And you know we're going to have to keep an eye on that win. It's really against us right now, so 3-0. Strike 1. Like, even if it's a mistake, Aurelia doesn't have the power that can overcome that. Only 2 guys in the lineup I think do are Berkman and Braun. Payoff pitch, third of the game for the Jays. Excuse me, to Rich Aurelia. Got him swinging. Ooh, boy. Ready. Durham 1 for 1 in the game with a single. One of the RBIs that has come across the plate. Perfectly 500 on the season now. Splitter a little low, 1-0. Wanted to take time out, check his pitch count, because it is certainly getting up there, 2-0. It's almost at 50. Here's the 2-0. High splitter, strike 1. So he's clearly not afraid to start off outside the zone and work his way to a payoff pitch. Count is even, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Durham puts it in play. Chavez over first. 2 away. It's Berkman 0 for 1 with a ground out. 7 RBIs game yesterday. Let's see what happens here. Strike 1 on a cutter. Here's the 0-1. And he went golfing for that one. That's going to left field. Berkman with a 2-out single. 5th base hit of the day for Toronto. It's going to bring up Rios, 1 for 1. I have a hunch. He's going from the stretch, a hard slider, strike 1. That changeup, that's going over to right field. With the win, it won't have enough. It will be caught by Kemp. So that'll end the inning. 1 base hit went nowhere. We're 2 for 5. They're 1 for 3. 9-1-2 part of the lineup. Let's see what Ross has now. Swung through that fastball, strike 1. Pulls that. Lowell over to first. 1 away. Now here's Merton, grounded out his first time up. Perfectly at a 1 for 3 average. Let's see if that reflects here today. Takes the changeup, strike 1. Curve. Nothing at 2. Just got a handle on the fastball. He won't be striking out. The wind is now southeast, a factor of 3. Just missed the corner on that changeup. Got him swinging. 2 away. There's Orlando Hudson. Strike 1, beautiful cutter. Got jammed on that 2-seamer there. That's going up. Lowell. Easy pop-up. So that's going to go 3 up and 3 down for Kansas City in the third. Top of the 4th coming up. 5, 6, 7. Part of the Jays lineup. Dice K only 1 strikeout. Only 2 runs allowed so far compared to what the rest of the pitching staff has allowed. He's doing pretty well. Ball 1 outside. Here's the 1-0. Strike. Caught the bottom right corner of the plate. Count is even. 1-1. Braun hits that up the middle. That's going to go for a base hit. 6th of the day for Toronto. A leadoff single. Here's Lowell. 1 for 1 with a single of his own. Slider low. 1-0. Fastball out, 2 and out. 2 and 0, I should say. Can't go trying to rhyme right now. It's the high splitter in the zone, 2 and 1. Lowell puts that over in play, out at second, over to first, double play. Was not expecting that off that hit. Here's Luke Scott, 1 for 1 with a single. Takes a splitter, 1 and 0. Shall not pay attention to my phone, and I don't have to, nothing. 1 and 1. Splitter just missed, 2 and 1. And he gets a hold of that. That's going to left field. He's going to have his second base hit of the day. Luke Scott 2 for 2. Here's Paulo Duca. Had a sac fly earlier, so this is technically his first at-bat of the game. Takes strike 1. And he pulls that one inside. Will it get past the shortstop? J.J. Hardy throws it to first. Got him. Wasn't a half-bad hit, but not good enough. We are now 2 for 7, while they remain 1 for 3. It's the heart of the lineup. 3, 4, 5. "50-50 called to knock our way, 1 and 0. Missed the fastball. He was expecting something breaking. Sinker. Missed that. Here's the 1-2. Just got a hold of that curve. Here's the 1-2 again. Fouls it off. That one got away from Doc, and luckily Tomei hits it foul. That could have been worse there. Here's the 2-1. Whatever it was, I was looking at the score instead. Step on the bag, he's out. 1 away. Heck of a battle there, but Roy comes out on top. Chavez takes a fastball. Didn't take that one. That is a scorcher for a base hit. That's their 4th now. Runner on first, 1 away. Here's Kemp. Strike 1, 50-50 call. Went our way that time. Fastball just missed. Here's the 0-2. Just missed there. And that is going for Scott. Go get it, please. Relay it. 2 runners in scoring position, 1 out. I think we do something high. Try and get a pop-up or a sac fly. That is neither of what we wanted. This game is tied. Runners are on the corners, 2-2. Here is above 2 now for Doc. Fastball missed, 1-0. Runner takes off. He swung and missed. But he's safe. Hardy has some wheels on him, let it be known. 1-2. Got him swinging. Huge second out there. Here's Chavez. Come on. This guy's got to be... He swung at that. In that location. Nothing in 2. 1-2. He's going to bite. He bought. Yep. He bit, and he bit off more than he could chew. 2 strikeouts at the end of the inning, but this game was tied after 4. They're 2 for 6. We're not much better at 2 for 7. We're worse. Top of the 5th. Last batter in the lineup leading off. Here's Curtis Granderson. 6-7 pitches he's thrown. The wind feel like it's been a pretty big factor. As Curtis Granderson hits that for a leadoff single. Need some water, wow. It's Aurelia, 0 for 2. Ball 1 on the curve. So that's her 8th base hit as Grandy gets the leadoff single here. So we got to make this count now. He has still shown no signs of fatigue. He's going into the 70s here. 2-1. 3-1 just in case. There it is. Gives up a walk to Rich Aurelia. That's going to bring up Durham. 2 men on. First and second. No outs. Durham pulls that. Will it have enough with the win? Yes, it will. The first mistake Dice K threw the entire game. Durham punishes it. His 10th home run of the season. This game is broken open now. 5-2 Jays. There goes his quality start. What are they going to do? They're going to take him out. Here comes in Jojo Reyes again. We know what happened last time. He's tired. Berkman smokes that. Just went foul. That could have been maybe even a double if it stayed fair. Fastball low, 1-1. Berkman hits that over to left. Will it have enough to clear Kemp? No, it won't. One away. Are they keeping him in? They're going to take him out. Here's Breslow again. Is he tired? Yes, he is. Slider low, 1-0. Hits that over to second base, Hudson. 2 away. Gone through 3 pitchers now. Here comes in Wells. Is he tired? Yes, he is. All right, Braun, this is the situation you want here. And that's not the kind of swing you want. Hudson, that's good defensive play, but he would have had him even if he took a pause. But Durham came up. We're now 5 for 9 while they're 2 for 6. 5-2 ball game. Last batter in their lineup leading off now. 5 strikeouts for Halladay so far. Strike one on the nice 4-seamer. Nothing on 1. That's put into play. Aurelia takes a stride. Throws it to first. 1 away. There's Merton. 0-2. Strike 1. Missed that cutter. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Second strikeout for Merton on the day. 6th for Halladay. There's Lando Hudson. Strike 1 on the 4-seamer. Swung through that curve and missed. Got him swinging. Strikeout machine. Roy Doc Halladay. Heading to the 5th now. Royals went 3 up and 3 down in the bottom of the 5th. Again, 6-7. Part of the Jays lineup. Mike Lowell leading off. Wells is staying in the game. He's still tired. Fastball inside, 1-0. And he pulls that one. Gave that a good ride, but it's against the wind, and that's the kind of effect the wind has. That could maybe been a home run without it, but it isn't. Here's Luke Scott, 2 for 2 with 2 singles on the day. 4-seamer miss, 1-0. Hits that to dead center. It's not completely against the wind. It is slowing it down. That will stay in the park. And Scott's looking for a cycle. Now he's 3 for 3. 2 singles and a double. We could have had maybe 2 home runs at this point from Lowell and Scott. But the wind kept that from getting out of the park there. Over the wall, I should say, because out of the park would be absurd. So Duca, he's still tired. Yes, he is. Strike 1 on the changeup. Changeup just missed. Oh, 6-7 miles per hour. 1-1. Inside, 65. He's gassed. Duca pulls that. Where are they going? Oh, they still got him. I thought he was going to throw it to the cutoff man there. Duca at least gets on base. Comes in Miller now. Another pitching change. There's Grandy. We can't treat it like batting practice yet. We only have a 3-run lead. Strike 2 on the slider there. Puts that in play. Hudson to first. That'll end the inning. Once again, a hit goes nowhere for us. We're perfectly 500. We're 5 for 10, while they're perfectly at 3-3-3. They're 2 for 6. There's Tomei. Just went down looking his first time up, then a ground out, and that second at-bat was one heck of a battle. Swung for the curve. Didn't bite on the changeup there. Didn't get the call we wanted there. Puts that foul. Means 2-2. It's going to be a payoff pitch. Puts it in play. It's a high hopper. Lowell gets him at first. Another good battle there. 1 away. Chavez fouls that back. Low Duca makes the catch. Oh, he almost did that blind. behind his back. Quick 2 outs. Well, quick second out, I should say. Matt Kemp swung through the fastball. Strike 1. Swung past the curve. Nothing in 2. Puts that in play, but Berkman's right there. Royals go 3 up and 3 down yet again. Halladay secures the quality start, heading to the top of the 7th. Top of the Jays lineup. Rich Aurelio leading off. 0 for 2. He's had a walk, a swinging strikeout, and a grounder. The wind is now factor of 3, heading directly east. So our home run troubles hopefully won't last much longer. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Just missed the bottom right corner with that fastball. Here's the 2-1. That's a mistake across the heart of the plate. Aurelio pulls it. Caught by Murden. Hit it a little too well. 1-1. Durham, the man of the game so far here. 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs off a 3-run home run his last time up. He puts that over in play. He's going to be 3 for 4, his second single of the game. Gets himself on first, 1 away. There's Berkman, 1 for 3. Swung at that when he shouldn't have. Out at second, over to first. Double play to end the inning. That's not what we wanted there. We're now 5 for 11. They remain 2 for 6. 6-7 part of their lineup up. I have no water or any other drink here. Let's take a look at the game up to this point. Durham is the difference maker. He scored a run, got 3 across the plate, so he's technically, in a way, responsible for 4 of the runs we have. He's single-handedly beating Kansas City right now. Halladay, if he can get through these guys, he only has to face the harder lineup possibly one more time. I won't even be afraid to pull him quickly, depending on how much a lead we had by that point. It's 1, 2, 3 strikes are out at the old ball game at Kauffman Stadium, home of the Kansas City Royals. Ready, J.J. Hardy. So 7 strikeouts for Halladay so far today. This should put his ERA back under 2. 1 away. Let's check. Here's Lamb, 1 for 2. Yes, it is, just barely. Strike 1 on the inside sinker. Fastball perfectly on that bottom right corner. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. Strikeout 8 on the day. Strike 1 on the 4-seamer. Puts that in play. Lowell, even though Chavez is a speedster, can't beat that out. Royals went 3 up and 3 down yet again. Top of the 8th. It's the 4-5-6 part of the Jays lineup. It's Rios, 1 for 3. Now we got to play smart here. With the wind going northeast a factor of 3, I think that's a good hit there. Rios with the leadoff single. That's their 12th hit of the day. Here's Braun. He has a shot here. Fastball inside and low. 1-0. Fastball high and miss. 2-0. 3-0 on that slider now. Strike 1 on the 4-seamer. Foul that back. It's going to remain. It's going to be a full count now. Payoff pitch to Braun. Puts it in play. Going to be a double play. At its second. That was good defensive heads-up play by Hudson. Can't get angry at that. Here's Lowell. And we'll just swing casually here. So we have lefty Luke Scott, who's 3 for 3 today, coming up after him. Quick 0-2 count. And he pulls that the other way. That could be extra bases. No, Chavez runs it down. He's been holding down center field. You got to hand it to him. Scott, 2 for 3. Excuse me, 3 for 3. 2 singles and a double. Looking for a cycle. Excuse me. Quick 1-1 count. He pulled that, but didn't have a whole lot of it. Kemp's waiting. Makes the catch. They finally solved the Luke Scott at the proper time. We're 5 for 13 while they're 2 for 6. 9-1-2, part of the Royals lineup. How many pitches is Doc at? He's at 80. He is not tired somehow. Strike 1. It's fouled back. Got him swinging. 9 strikeouts. There's Merton. 2 strikeouts for him alone on the day. Hits that to center field. Grandy can't run it down. Runner on first. 1 away. Randall Hudson. Strike 1 on the curve. Puts that in play. Will this be 2? Out at second. Over to first. He's going to be safe. Halladay, you've solved him 3 times today. You can solve him a 4th time. Over to second. Got him. Almost 3 up and 3 down. Went the Royals there. They got 1 hit. They're 2 for 7. Nothing of it. Top of the 9th. 8-9-1 part of the Jays lineup. This is the time we get something going here. Loduca 0 for 2. I just realized his 316 stat line. Hits that to center field. It's going to land for a base hit. Paulo Duca 1 for 3 on the game now. There's Grandy. The pitcher's tired. You know what can happen here. Ball 1. Another double play. Come on now. Really? And this is a situation. We don't even have anyone to play short, but we'll see what happens here. Frank Thomas is coming into the game. This is the 2nd appearance of the season, I believe, and his first one was the first game of the series. He flew out to right field. Got a handle on that. He's going to fly out to center now. That's going to be it there. So we went 3 up and 3 down. Nope. Yeah, in a way we did. When we shouldn't have. We finished 5 for 14. All right. Before we do anything, Halladay is still going. He's almost at 90 pitches. Who can play better? Okay, Marlin. All right, Vasquez will be playing short. I also want to check this part. So Chavez, 4, 5, 6 part of the lineup. 1 for 3. 1 for 3. I want to see Halladay finish off this complete game. But with this part of the lineup, I'm not sure if that's possible. Strike 1 on the 2-seamer. I mean, it's always possible, but it might always be the wisest decision. That's pulled. 1 away. There's Kemp. Strike 1. Is that down the line foul? He's finally tired. Oh, we didn't get the call. 1 and 2. Got him swinging. 1 out away. J.J. Hardy. 10 strikeouts on the day for Doc. That's pulled. Over to first. That's your ball game. Your final score, Toronto Blue Jays 5, Kansas City Royals 2. What a performance by Roy Halladay. 2 runs across the plate. Very negligible, all things considered, because he mowed down the lineup a vast majority of the time. And we won the game off Durham's 3-run home run. Time I can think about the last time we knew for sure we won a game off a 3-run home run. Luke Scott in Game 2 of the World Series last year. We're lucky we got that out there. Bottom of the 4th. They were just getting little blue pits to get those runs across the plate. Doc really shut them down. Bottom of the 9th, it's going to be the final out. And a 10 strikeout complete game victory. I mean, incredible. This is it yet. You can't argue with this. Durham with the go-ahead run at the top of the 3rd. I mean, we were not very good. Like, we were almost, like 1 for 3 if we had 1 more hit. We were 5 for 14. They were 2 for 7. Wow. They got 7 hits in 3 innings. The rest of the time, 3 up and 3 down. Doc pitched 6 perfect innings. We got a hit in at least every inning. Kemp won accountants. Dice K 1 and 3 on the season. Doc now 6 and 0. Durham, the only home run today, is 10th on the season. So Braun didn't get to even 99 RBIs. Yeah. Loduca with an RBI. Rios had 1. Durham had 3. that's going to wait a bit longer. But 94 pitches for Roy Halladay. 10 strikeouts, 2 earned run, who cares? His ERA remains under 2 at 1.89. That is an ace. That is how business is taken care of. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Just shy of 450 points. Let's take a look around the league. For once, we didn't have a complete blowout. Look at all the double digits on the day we didn't. Nationals, 14-6 against the Marlins. Red Sox walked it off in extras. Cardinals looks like they walked it off with a grand slam in extras. Mets pulled ahead of the Dodgers 11-10 in extras. Rays got to double digits. Cubs got to double digits. Oakland over there, there's my kind of game. Over there in Cleveland too. Reds double digits. Twins walked it off with a 3-run home run in extras. Royals double digits. No, excuse me, Rays double digits. Phillies double digits. That's crazy. For once, we had a rational score while the other people didn't. The other teams, I should say. Now we're back at the Rogers Center. Skydome. The weekly MVPs for last week have been announced. Halladay on there. Braun. And JV. Apparently, that's a heck of a one there. Josh Johnson over there. 2 wins. Adam Jones. But Braun, look at that. 15 homers, 27 RBIs. We have 1 player selected from our team. Normally we have 2, but what can you do? But that's going to do it for that 3-game series against Kansas City. 4-game home stretch against Minnesota now. And it's going to be Dr. Oz on the mound for that. But I am so impressed with Roy Halladay's performance today. A baseball game in this era starting at 10:05 p.m. is absolutely nuts. You would be getting home. Who the hell would even attend that? I'm not even sure if the GO trains work past a certain time other than, I think, the Lakeshore line, but whatever, that's not important. What is important, we focus on the next game, and I'll see you then to open up this 4-game series against the Minnesota Twins.